I went to the University of Guelph. And I lived in residence my first year. I was in a triple room, and I am an only child, so I had never shared a room with anyone, never had to kind of share a space, and so that was like a really interesting experience for me. I really loved the two women I lived with, and we were able to kind of like get along, sometimes have some little disagreements, but in the end, like I think really have a good dynamic throughout the year. One of the things though that looking back I kind of think about and harp on is I love sleeping, and so was a super diligent person in terms of going to bed at a reasonable time when I needed to, like generally Monday to Thursday when I had classes in the morning, and didn't really do a lot of things in the evening, which my roommates would hang out quite late and do fun things. And it wasn't until like April of my first year that I kind of went against my usual things that I would do when I stayed up with them really late one night, and my roommate had put together a scavenger hunt, and apparently this is what they would do, is they would come up with like crazy things that they would need to find in the residence and then go around and look for them. And so it was super fun, and for me it was kind of good because it kind of, I was looking back sad that I hadn't kind of missed out on this the whole school year and not been able to participate with them, but also really happy that I went outside of my comfort zone for that one day and did that, and it was kind of cool and something that was different. And so I think like for all of you to recognize that like you're each going to have the things that you do or the things that are regular for you, and university is a time when you need to kind of grow a little bit and figure out who you are, figure out if you just do the things you do because you've always done them or if it's actually things that you like. And for me, I learned that I like to stay up. And in my second, third, and fourth year, I stayed up much later and did many more things in the evenings and had a lot of fun. And that became something that was like really positive for me during my university. And so I hope for you folks that you can kind of find your way and grow as individual and people and can have a lot of fun while you're here. So yeah, that's me.